Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you guys are new, my name is Harmony. I make lifestyle videos, particularly about being a mom. I just had my baby on Valentine's Day, so he is about 8 weeks old when I'm filming this video right now. So I just got out of the newborn phase. I was just in the thick of it. As I was going through it, I really wanted to share with you guys all of the things that I felt were super useful that I actually used. So I came up with 25 things that you need for your newborn. I'm not going to go in any particular order. I wrote down everything on a piece of paper so that way I don't forget anything. The first thing I'm going to talk about is sleep. I knew from the very beginning that I did not want to co-sleep with my baby. If you choose to, that is obviously up to you. We felt like it was best for us to have him sleep in a bedside bassinet as well as in his crib once he gets a little bit bigger. So right now he's still sleeping in his bedside bassinet. I will put a picture of the one that I have so you guys can see. It was gifted to us, but you can get it on Amazon. I will have everything linked down below. The bedside bassinet zips down so that you can like push it up against your bed. Essentially it is co-sleeping, but they're in their own space. That is just what we do, what we feel comfortable with. As you can see right here, there is another bassinet. This is the For Moms one. I really don't think that you need this one. I love it and I think that it's a great gift. It was given to us, we didn't buy it, but it is a little expensive and I don't think it's necessary for the price. Those are two options. I recommend the bedside bassinet and I will link the one that we have down below, but they have a bunch of different options online that you can find. Continuing on with sleep. The first few weeks, we did not swaddle the baby. We couldn't figure out the blanket swaddle and it just made me nervous because I felt like he always shimmied his way out and I was afraid that he was gonna cover himself with the blanket. So we just said no blanket swaddles. So we stopped that. We were at a secondhand baby store that we love and I found these swaddles. I found them on Amazon, so I will link them down below for you guys. This is from the brand Comfy Cubs and it is just a Velcro swaddle. I will insert some pictures of Nash sleeping in them. The fact that he doesn't even fit in this anymore makes me want to cry. I probably could put it on him maybe for like another week, but we transitioned to bigger and better swaddles, which I'm going to get into right now. Like I said, we didn't use it for the first two, but the first 6 weeks essentially, this one was amazing. He loves to be swaddled. I know some babies like to be free, but he had that like newborn startle reflex where he would wake himself up with his arms all the time and he just wouldn't stay asleep. So as soon as we started using this, he started sleeping for like 3-hour increments, which I was so happy with. The first 8 weeks, as long as he slept for at least 3 hours, I felt like that was a win for me because every hour was crazy. It was a lot. Shout out to all the moms out there who are waking up every hour with their baby. Moving on to another swaddle slash sleep sack. This might be a little bit controversial. I keep seeing all of these bad comments about this brand on TikTok, but I just want to say firsthand, this company did reach out to me and send me these swaddles and I'm so grateful for that. The rep who I have been talking to, she is so sweet. Originally they sent me the Dreamland Baby weighted sleep sack. This is what it looks like. It velcros on the inside, but it's cool because you can also have their arms out if your baby doesn't like their arms to be in. When I first started using it, he started sleeping a lot, like 7 hours throughout the night. Then started seeing all these comments on TikTok saying how it's not safe, all this stuff. So I reached out to the brand and I asked them if they would send me the non-weighted one, and they did. I'm actually gonna order another one just so that we have a backup in case he has a blowout or something, because he needs these to go to sleep. He loves these sleep sacks. I just absolutely love them. I cannot say enough good things about them. I love the brand. I love that it was started by a mom. I really recommend the Dreamland Baby sleep sacks. If you don't feel comfortable with the weighted one, I totally understand. Try the non-weighted one because it is really cozy for them to have their arms down. But like I said, you're able to have their arms out if your baby prefers that. Moving on to little sleepers. I cannot believe that he even fit in these. You're going to want sleepers, whether you get the ones that are just like cotton material or a little bit thicker material. We also like the jersey material. I would highly recommend for the newborn phase especially to get the ones with the double zipper, so it zips from the bottom and it also zips from the top. That is going to be a game changer when you're changing diapers in the middle of the night and you're sleep deprived. Just trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. Don't get the ones with buttons. Don't get the ones that don't have a zipper on the bottom. Just trust me. These ones are from Carter's, Just One You, which is Target. We love, love, love the sleepers. He still stays in sleepers all the time. But you don't need a bunch of clothes when they're newborns. You only need a few different ones of these. I would just recommend getting like 5 or 6 really good sleepers and then just wash them. You don't need 25 sleepers because the more you have, the more laundry you have. You don't want to have a bunch of laundry. Even though they're small, their laundry piles up. I have 2 cameras that I recommend. The first one is the Nanit Pro camera. Nanit did actually send me the camera, which I was so grateful for because we did have it on our registry and we did not get it. So when they reached out to send it to me, I was like, me? The thing that I love the most is being able to track my baby's sleep and to see how long he's actually sleeping for. Because if you don't have a camera to tell you, you don't really know. I love to see the footage from the night of him like waking up and soothing himself, how many times he woke up, and it just gives me a peace of mind as a mom. You can also use the breathing bands that they have. We're not using them right now because he's in the sleep sack and you're not supposed to put the breathing band when their arms are down like that. We did use it for the first week or 2 before he was swaddled, and it did give me a peace of mind because he was so new. I love that you don't need to have a monitor and you can just like watch it on your phone. The second camera is from Momcozy, and this is the monitor for it. I have it right here, so I keep that in the office. If he naps in here, I can still watch him. So this would be good for you if you just want something that you can just watch the baby and don't necessarily need to track their sleeping. It's a little bit more affordable and it's not through Wi-Fi, so if that's something that you're concerned about, that's a good camera because it's just through the wall and you just plug it in and watch it on the monitor. Those are the 2 cameras that I recommend. You obviously don't need both. Going in with the topic of cameras, we also have a car camera that we use, and I will insert a picture of it here so that you guys can see. It's really affordable. It's like 25 bucks on Amazon. Just like everything else, I'll have it linked down below. But if you guys go on road trips a lot or you are in the car a lot, I highly recommend getting the car camera. If you guys don't go in the car a lot, then obviously you don't need it, but I really love having it. It just gives me a peace of mind being able to like see him when I'm driving or when Calvin's driving. The next thing is a sound machine. This is also from Nanit. This is their Nanit sound and light machine. I absolutely love this thing, and so does Nash. I put the red light on. It gives off like melatonin or something like that, and it's just something that we've done ever since he was born. And then he really likes the sound. He loves it. I love how this doesn't need to be plugged in, so you can use it in different rooms, so you don't have to have multiple of them. You can just like move it from room to room and it doesn't need to be plugged in. You can control it through the actual Nanit app as opposed to just using the app from this. Also comes in handy at night for diaper changes. I don't want to turn on the harsh light in the middle of the night. I use the white light on here to change his diaper. It lights it up perfectly. We had got another sound machine on our registry, and when I plugged it in and turned the light on, there was no light. We returned that and we got this. They actually did send me one, so I have an extra one. I want to give it away, so if you guys are in need of a sound machine, you guys want to try it out, DM me on Instagram and I'll send it to one of you guys, okay? The next thing is the portable sound machine. This is from Hatch, and this thing comes in handy so much. Even now, whenever he's napping out in public, I'll just clip it on to his car seat and I just play the sound and he just loves it. They also have rain on here. There's like a heartbeat, baby lullaby. So there's different sound options on here too, and I just love how portable this is. You don't need both. If you are out and about a lot, then I highly recommend this one. If you don't really leave your house, then obviously you don't need it, but I like to have both. The next thing that has come in such use is my bedside cart. It's a 3-layer cart and I have it filled with diapers, wipes, creams. The one that I have is from IKEA. I've actually had it for years and years and years. I used to use it for my nail polish and my wax stuff and all of my like self-care things. And I got one on my registry and it was plastic from Amazon, so I swapped them. And now I just use the old one from IKEA for my bedside cart because it's more sturdy. So I highly recommend getting one of those if you have space in your room. It makes such a difference having the diapers and all the things right next to your bed. This is a Solly baby wrap, and this is probably my favorite thing. He loves it. I love it. It's been great. Since the first day we came home from the hospital, I started wearing him in these, and I use it every single day. When I would take the dog out and the baby, it was so small, I didn't feel comfortable just like carrying him. If you're going to like parties or going out to like a social event and you bring the baby and you don't want people to ask to hold him, you can wear the baby. If the baby is comfy on his mommy and inside of a wrap, nobody is gonna ask you to hold your baby. Have this to your registry. Buy it right now. Get this wrap. I have 3 of them, which is OD. You don't need 3. I got one for my baby shower that I put on my registry. The company actually sent me one, which I'm so grateful for. And then I found this one at a secondhand baby store. You never can have too many. He has had a blowout in one before, so I just like to stay stocked up on them, and I also like to match them with my outfits. I know that's OD and extra, but I love these things so much. Highly, highly, highly recommend these. This is not 100% necessary for everybody. This is going to be kind of circumstantial. We do have an upstairs, downstairs. You're constantly going from room to room. I highly recommend getting a Diaper Caddy. This comes in handy so much for us. We use this every single day. We spend a lot of time downstairs. We also have cats, so we don't like to leave things downstairs, especially for the baby. We just keep diapers and wipes, diaper creams, nose sucker, things like that. So that way we don't have to keep going up and down the stairs, and we can just have everything in here. This changing pad, they're little, it's new, and they pee, and you're still getting to know them, and you're changing them on the bed. You don't want to risk getting poop on your bed in the middle of the night, changing them on the couch because the cats sit on there and there's cat hair. So we just use this all the time. We're going to Utah in a few days, so I'm definitely going to be packing this. For pacifiers, I have 2 that I recommend. These are the 2 that my baby likes the most. He prefers these ones. These are the MAM pacifiers. I don't know why he loves them, and I use these with my son Elijah too. The only binkies he ever used. And then this is the one from Bibs. He likes these ones. He doesn't love them as much as he likes these ones. He told me. Just kidding. He doesn't use the pacifier all the time. It's mostly just at night when he's like going to sleep, and then he'll spit it out and he's fine. But he doesn't really need them, and I really don't want him to get super dependent on them. Every baby is so different with what they like and what they don't like, so take what I'm suggesting to you with a grain of salt. It's just things that work for me, and hopefully they work for you, but if they don't, just remember every baby's different. Let's start talking about creams and diaper rash stuff, because he was bleeding from having such a bad diaper rash, and I was kind of low-key freaking out. So when we went to the doctor recommended this little duo right here. This is Neosporin and butt paste. Dynamic duo right here. Put a little bit of Neosporin on the cuts, and then I put a crap ton of this, and the diaper rash went away within like 2 days. This diaper rash cream is really, really good for diaper rashes, and if they're just starting to get a little red. But if they are like bleeding and it looks like a cut, try putting a little bit of Neosporin on it, and then put a bunch of this to prevent diaper rashes, and also just a little moisturizer for the baby. I recommend Aquaphor and CeraVe. I absolutely love using them on his face. I love using them on his skin. I love using them on his butt so that he doesn't get diaper rashes. Another thing you're gonna want to have is a baby bathtub. They have a bunch of different ones. I will link the one that we have down below, or something similar if I can't find it. Definitely want a baby bath. It's just like a little tiny bathtub. This is magic in a bottle. This is from Tubby Todd, and this is the all over ointment. If your baby does have baby acne or really dry skin, this cream is magic. It also works on adults. Calvin had like a weird rash on his back. I put some of this on it, went away the next day. So you can use it for yourself and your husband. You can use it on your toddlers. You can use it on your baby. It's gentle. It has really good ingredients. It is a little pricey, I guess. It's 20 bucks for this tub, but a little bit goes a long way. You definitely get your money's worth. Get a Diaper Genie. Get a Diaper Genie. I don't care what people tell you. Get a Diaper Genie. I'm gonna link the exact one that you need down below. Our baby is 9 weeks old, and we have used it every single day. We got it from our baby shower. I had it on my registry. I have a few different ones. I think the one I have is like the pro one, so it is a little bit more pricey, but honestly, it is amazing. I have no complaints about it. It fits a lot of diapers. I just love it. On the subject of diapers, obviously every baby needs diapers. Like that's just a given. Personally, we like Huggies. Pampers are okay too, and I do like the Kirkland brand diapers as well. I feel like diapers are more of a personal preference. This is our glider right here. She is from Amazon. She's amazing and I love her. She was also very affordable compared to some of the other gliders I've seen online. If you are breastfeeding especially, get a glider. Just having somewhere that you can just like rock your baby while you're nursing is just so special. And I'm actually sitting on the ottoman that I got from a secondhand store, which it didn't come with the ottoman. So if you want an ottoman, you're gonna have to find one separately. But I love, love, love this chair. I also love that it's like a Sherpa material. If you guys know me, I love my Sherpa. Like I love, love, love Sherpa. So highly recommend getting a glider if you have the space for it. The next thing I don't have with me, but I will put a picture of it right here, and it's the baby Bjorn bouncer. I don't know what it is about it, but my baby just loves being in it. You do have to bounce it yourself, like with your foot, especially when they're this little, but for some reason he just loves this bouncer. They are a little bit expensive, so I will link one down below, but if you can find one on either OfferUp or Facebook Marketplace or a secondhand store, do that just because they are so expensive, or just add it to your registry, see if somebody gifts it to you, but don't pay full price for it. I think secondhand stores are just so amazing. I have a bunch here in San Diego. They're like baby resale stores. So you can get gently used or new things for a lot cheaper than retail price. And they come in handy so much. We have gotten so many clothes and shoes at these secondhand stores. Shoes are just really expensive for kids. I have an issue spending full price on a shoe that a baby is gonna wear for like 5 seconds. That's the thing about baby stuff, is they go through things so quickly. A lot of the things at these secondhand stores are gently used, and it's just so much better than obviously spending full price because life is expensive. Highly recommend checking in your area to see if there is a secondhand store for any of the big things that you might need that you don't get from your registry. And you wanna come say hi to my friends? Oh, look at my baby. You say hi to my friends? Can you say hi? Yeah. Okay, I'm almost done. Next thing is small blankets. This one is from Target, and it's literally just a small blanket. We use this blanket almost every day, and I don't know, something about having a small blanket just comes in handy so much when they're so small. Just get a small blanket. You don't need a bunch of blankets, and honestly you don't even need to add blankets to your registry. This wasn't on our registry, somebody just gifted this to us, and like I said, I use it all the time. I don't have it with me, but bottle sterilizer, the one that I have is from baby Brezza, and I love it. It is so big and it fits so many bottles and pump parts. I'm going to make a whole video about breastfeeding, so I will include more information about the sterilizer in that video. I don't know what's in these products, but this is the Miss Mouse Messy Eater Stain Treater. Whenever he poops through things, I use this. If he ever has a blowout on his baby Bjorn bouncer or in his crib or on our bed, this is a non-toxic stain remover. It's literally magic. It'll take the stain out like that. Spray it with this right away, rinse it with a little bit of dish soap and water, and then throw it in the wash, and I promise you the stain will come right out. Do you need a diaper bag? No. Do you want a diaper bag? Probably. Here is 2 options for you, and they're both backpacks. This is the bag, and I think it is just so freaking cute. They did send this to me. I feel like I have to like disclaim that because I don't want you guys to think I'm not being genuine, but I genuinely love these products. I would not be recommending them if I didn't love them. This is the petite one. So they have one that's bigger than this. When they reached out to send me it, I picked this one because I already have a big diaper bag that I'm about to show you, so I didn't think I needed 2 large ones. And I love the size. Me and Calvin both love having this bag because it's just so convenient to have just the necessities that you need. All I keep in here are some diapers, wipes, a couple changes of clothes, and this little bag. And I use this to transition from diaper bag to diaper bag. If we are using a different diaper bag, just keep like breast pads in here, diaper rash cream, booger sucker, random things like that. And I just keep that in here, and I love it. I think it's so cute. I love the color. I just love everything about this bag, so I'll have it linked down below for you if you are interested in checking this bag out. The second one is from Bays. This is the Bays diaper backpack. I love this one because it comes with a lot of things in it, so you might not need to buy extra things. It comes with this wet bag, a changing pad, a binky holder, and then it also comes with a teether. I love this diaper bag. It has a bunch of little compartments on the inside of it, and it's just so convenient to have a backpack. It does have a trolley pass through, so if you are traveling, you can put it on your luggage. Super convenient. I'm debating whether I want to bring this one or this one with me to Utah this week, so we will see what I end up doing. I am going to close out this video now that I finished talking about everything. I'm sorry if it was a little bit all over the place. I haven't filmed a sit down video like this in so long, and I honestly haven't really filmed that much in the last few weeks, if I'm being completely honest, just because I've been going through the motions of life, and life has just been lifing. I'm sure it is for everybody. I just wanted to take the time to share with you guys all of the things that I felt were really useful during the newborn stage. If you guys have any questions, you guys can always DM me on Instagram. I try to respond to all my DMs, or leave a comment on this video if you have any questions about anything. I had no idea what I needed when I first found out I was pregnant. It has been 10 years since I had a baby, so I was just like, what are all of these things? It was a little bit overwhelming. So hopefully this video can narrow it down for you. Check your local secondhand baby stores. Check Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp. Obviously be safe. I will link everything for you down below. Don't feel like you have to buy through these links. You can definitely try to find most of these things for a little bit cheaper. Obviously when it comes to the creams, those kinds of things, you're gonna want to buy those new, but when it comes to like swings and all that kind of stuff, do your research and try to find them a little bit cheaper. Not him falling asleep on the Chi-Chi. There are so many things on the market. You really don't need a lot of things. I feel like I have an excessive amount of things, and it can be a little bit overwhelming, especially when it comes to like cleaning my house. The less the better, honestly. Just start off with things that you really need, and then you can buy things here and there. I would recommend having your registry be kind of simple. Like, don't have too many things on there. Do the things that you're gonna use for like the first 6 months to a year of his life, just because you're not gonna be using it right away. Don't have your registry be 150 things long, because then people are gonna look at your registry, they're gonna be a little bit overwhelmed, and they're not gonna know what to get you, and then they're just gonna go to Target and get you some that you don't really need. Put specific things on the registry, and when you share your registry with people, if people say, oh, what do you need? Say, look at my registry, thank you. I made my registry on Baby List and I loved it. They have really easy returns. If people buy you things through Baby List, you can return them or exchange them. We had to do that for a few of the things that we got. So highly recommend Baby List. I am going to be making a video all about breastfeeding. That's something that you guys are interested in. Make sure you guys subscribe for that. Thank you for watching this video. Made it to the end of this video. Like I said a little bit earlier, if you want the sound and light machine that I have, the extra one, send me a DM on Instagram. We can chat about that, and I would love to send that to one of you guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video.